everybody, it's Katie Snyder. I'm out here in my backyard. It's a little windy today, but it's a pretty day. It's a nice day to be outside. If we weren't sheltering at home, we would be at the museum. We would be having our Mischievous Kids Camp. And today would be Water Day. We have fire, water, air, and earth. And today would have been Water Day. And at Mischievous Kids Water Day, we do lots of fun things. We run through sprinklers, we spray each other, we get wet, we play with water balloons, but we also talk about the science behind water and whether or not things sink or float. And the reason things sink or float has to do with density, and it has to do with molecules. Everything in the world's made up of molecules. Absolutely everything you see here is made up with molecules, even me. And whether or not things sink or float has to do with how dense those molecules are, how tightly packed they are. So if a thing sinks, the molecules are tightly packed. If it floats, they're less tightly packed. So my molecules must be less tightly packed because I float pretty well. So we're gonna try something. We're gonna try a sweet potato and an orange. See, do you think the orange will float or sink? Do you think the sweet potato will float or sink? Maybe they'll both be the same, maybe they'll be different. Let's see. We have this lovely pool in my backyard. It's not a great big pool, it's a little pool, but it'll do for today. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. They both floated. So both of those things have molecules that are less dense. What else we got in here? I have, in my hammock, I have 2 spoons. One is a metal spoon, one is a plastic spoon. They're both pretty much shaped the same, so maybe that'll make a difference, I don't know. But what do you think? Will they sink or will they float? Let's take a look. Point this down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you see that? The plastic one floated, the metal one sunk. So that tells us the plastic one's molecules are less dense and the metal one's molecules are tightly packed. They're more tightly packed. What else do I have in here? Ooh, I got Frankie's dog toy. He's not around, so I think I can do this. But you know what? I bought this because I thought if I threw it out in a lake, he might chase after it. Let me see, was I right? Will it sink or will it float? Because if it sinks, it really wouldn't do any good in a lake, will it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it went down, but then it went back up. Did you see that? Oh, he's barking about that. He's not sure he wants me to play with it. Yeah, it floated. I'm gonna show you one more thing before we're all done today. I have some tin foil, well, aluminum foil. My mom used to call it tin foil. And I wonder if I can kind of shape it a bit, kind of like a boat. And it could be that you have some of this at home that your parents might let you play with, but ask first, ask the adult in your home first. Here comes some water might be falling from the sky today. So I've got it kind of shaped like a boat. Do you think it'll float? Let's give it a try. Oops, sorry about my thumb there. You ready? 1, 2, 3. It turned over on its side. I'm gonna turn it back up. So I didn't distribute the weight right. Let me try it again. I've got it tipping too much, don't I? Maybe I can play around with that, experiment with it. See if I can get it a little bit more even so it doesn't tip over. Try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. It still wants to turn, but it wants to float. I kind of like that. Kind of looks like a seashell. That's pretty cool. Well, friends, I'm gonna get going because I think water is gonna be coming down from the sky pretty soon. But I hope you had fun today in our water day. Now tomorrow, we're not going to do one of our Mischievous Kids days because tomorrow we're debuting our Art in a Time of Quarantine virtual art show, and I think a whole lot of you probably contributed to that. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, that's Thursday at 4 o'clock, tune in for the virtual art show and see maybe your art or maybe some of your friends' art, and then we'll do this again on Friday. Okay, bye-bye, friends.